G'day guys, so welcome to the Tennis Daddy's first official match play video. I'm joined here with Zay Joosab. Zayd has just won the under 12s nationals on the clay here in Queensland, and I've looked forward to playing him, and he's also the son of a good friend of mine from high school. So Zayd, tell us about your tennis career to this point right now. How'd you get into it?
So I started playing tennis when I was 4 years old. My parents just gave me a racket, started throwing me some balls, started hitting them. I eventually started going to a place locally called Goose's Tennis Centre. One of the coaches there was really nice. He was able to coach me, and then from there it just progressed on and on. And then my second biggest coaching thing was with a lady named Isabella Fed. She was really good. She helped me develop most of my technique here.
Yep, awesome. And now Damon Lutch is your coach out at Redline.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah. How long have you been with Damon?
I've been with Damon for around 2 years now. He's helped me heaps.
Yep.
He's been a giant
Yep.
factor in my progress jump.
Yeah, that's awesome. I remember meeting Damon a few times back, maybe 20 years ago. So
Yeah.
Good job, Damo. That's awesome to hear. So we're going to play a best of three, and depending on how badly Zayd flogs me, so we might put up one set, or we might put up two sets. We'll see how that goes. What's your UTR?
I actually don't know what my UTR is.
You don't know your UTR?
No, my mum doesn't tell me.
Do you want to know?
Sure.
Okay, you're at 8.9, 8.93. Okay, do you know what mine
Way better
is?
than I thought. No.
So I'm a 7.73.
Okay.
So on paper, you should beat me love and love, or one and love, or something like that. I'm hoping it's not that way. The UTR is a funny system, but I can guarantee you Zayd is going to be far more consistent than me. I will hit the ball harder most likely, but a lot of my shots go out. So it'll be fun to see on the video how someone that trains properly moves compared to someone who doesn't and trying to. But this is a great challenge and a good one for the ego. So Zayd, what's your favourite shot and what's your weaknesses on court, so I can maybe target something?
My favourite shot would probably be my forehand. I don't know, from anywhere in the court, just a forehand.
Yeah.
And then probably my weakness is my backhand, and probably my second serve. But
Okay, right.
if I hit a good second serve, it could lead to me getting some points. So.
Right, okay, I'll just take some mental notes there and see what we can do. Now, equipment. So what racket are you using? What string and tension do you run with?
So I'm currently using the E-Zone 98, full weight, 305 grams. I've got the Polytour Pro strung on my racket, and I currently have it 50 pounds.
Right, nice, okay. And you're wanting to try something else? But Mum and Dad are saying no right now. Now,
Yeah.
Is there any reason, or, because obviously you're playing well with this, is there any particular reason why you're looking at changing possibly?
I feel like the biggest difference is that it gives me like the blade, which is the racket I'm trying to switch to, gives me like heaps more stability on my shots, which is, I think, a big factor.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and especially once you start, getting a little older and guys are hitting the ball a lot harder. That's, for me, I've noticed a big difference with the 1,000 rackets that I've tried. When I've played better guys that hit the ball harder, that's when you really start noticing. So I'm using the Gravity Tour 98, strung at 46 pounds with torn a big hit of silver. This is the second day that I've gamed this racket. Just this Thursday, I pulled it out of the bag and put the Extreme Pro down, which on my last video, if you've watched it, you'll see me sprucing about the Extreme Pro, but this has actually blown me away a little more, so I'm really enjoying this. So we'll have our 5-10 minute warm up, maybe a little longer, and we're using Dunlop AO balls, undercover, on hard court, all of my favourite things. So I've got zero excuses here, okay, other than whinging about the age gap, but this should be good fun, and wish us both luck, and let's have a good game.
Yep.
Just quickly, guys, I didn't use Swing Vision for this match. I will be using it in the future, as we did stuff up the score in one of the games, and luckily Zayd ended up winning it anyway, because that was my fault. But yeah, 2 sets to come, guys. Enjoy. I just manually entered the game scores as we go, not the point scores, because that would have taken too long. So it's all good. Next time we'll be swing visioned.
All right, we have finished, and as expected, he's drubbed me 6-1, 7-5, 6-1, 7-5. So I'm pretty stoked that I got 5 in the second set because, yeah, that first set was taxing on the body. You don't miss much as I expected, and he hits a lot bigger than I was expecting. You know, you don't know 12, 13, Zayd's 13 in a few days, in about a week. You don't know how firm they really hit the ball, and he hit the ball really hard. Good serve, second serve will come, you know, by next year, your second serve is going to have that much more beef on it.
Yeah.
You know, you gave me a few free ones there, but I gave you a lot more free ones off my forehand, so I think we'll call it even. How did you feel in your match? Compared to when you're playing guys your age, how did you feel about that match?
I feel like the biggest difference was serving.
Yeah.
Like, you took heaps of time off the serve. Your serve was obviously a lot faster, more accurate, put me in a bad position.
Yep.
Whereas when I'm playing people my age, I can like step up and try and crank it a bit more.
Yeah,
so.
And that's the one thing I've got going for me when I'm missing a lot from the back of the court is my serve is generally quite consistent. If I make more first serves than that, then I can tend to, you know, stay in the matches on my serve, but consistency-wise off the ground, I'm terrible. Zayd's solid as a rock, which is unreal to see. So come this time next year, if we were to play another match, another year on you, and hopefully I can get better, you reckon you'd do me love and love?
I would say maybe like 1 and 3.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 and 2.
Yep. Yeah.
Something like that.
I reckon that change in 1 year from you now, another year, I reckon that could be quite painful for me because, you know, generally if I play someone that plays that consistent, they're not hitting the ball as firm. Or with the shape that you've got, because the guys in the seniors generally are hitting the ball lower, and I much prefer that, especially on my backhand. I was kind of in all sorts of when to go for a backhand. You know, with the one-e, it's hard sometimes up here, especially when you don't move great. So I generally live off that slice and try to keep it low, and if I can't, then you're just putting me all over the place. But yeah, that'd be interesting if you're interested each year.
Yeah.
To play each other and see how many games I can get year by year. That'd be pretty cool. So as I said, the guys that I play, I'm going to give one of my TD shirts, and with the plan that your dad Mo, you know, Mum Lynn, they can wear these to your matches.
Yeah.
And obviously you can wear one of them whenever you like if you're training or whatever, and support the tennis daddies. So this, my friend, is for you. Mum said she's going to share that one as well.
Yeah.
So that's for you, man. And
Thank you.
Dad has got the large, you know, to represent the TDs at all the junior tournaments. So let's go, Team Tennis Daddy. So thanks for that, man. That was really good. The first official match play, that was really tough on the body, I must say. I'm very glad I didn't get smacked in that second set. I'm surprised I managed to hold in there, and you gave me a few freebies. So
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers, man.